But I think it's fun. It kind of amps it up to get even more excited.
Yeah.
He's cute. He's really cute.
Finding the positive in all things. That's what I do. This is how I become. Peace.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's a hat day. We have a lot going on. I just am going with easy peasy lemon squeezy today, and that is big old baggy sweatshirt because it's freezing here, and leggings and tennis shoes. Just what we're gonna live in today, and it's gonna be great. We are in the thick of moving, so we will try to bring you other content that is not just us moving. But I have spent so many days and hours and so much time coming up with all the artwork for the house. And when we took stuff there the other day, moved the other day, it was too wet and rainy, so I didn't want to take everything. I've got everything lined up. I'm gonna put it in the car, take it to the house, taking mirrors down. We took the TV down today. I started packing boxes in here. We're just in the thick of that moving phase. So we're just gonna take this over and then I'm going to continue to pack boxes all weekend. It's gonna be awesome. But all of this is going to the house today. Things are moving along smashingly. And if you watched yesterday's video, we got to take the for sale sign out of the front yard because we officially don't own this house anymore. We actually don't officially own the other house either. We are renters. It's been a long time since we've been renters. It's kind of a weird feeling. We're excited for the next phase, for the next chapter, but there's a lot of work to get there. But we're working on it, having fun doing it. I'm gonna get this stuff loaded in the car, take it to the new house.
All right, ladies, just right over there. Thank you.
Where do you want this, sir?
Yeah, a little to the left. For the record, I asked my mom to video while we took it out, and she said she probably would do a better job lifting the TV than videoing, so she took the TV. So, not making my mom take my furniture to my new house. Just want that on record. Literally the exact width of a minivan. We're here on site, and let me tell you, it is as cold as it looks. It is as cold as Mindy looks, but it's finally sunny. We finally have some dry weather. We have the sun out. Don't let it fool you. It's probably 28 degrees right now. It is absolutely frigid.
Frigidly cold.
But they are cruising along here. We have just dropped off those things that we loaded. We had like a TV, all the artwork, Casey's dress up set that Papa Bob made, all these things, but we cannot go past that garage door. So we come
So tempting
back
to just
in,
sneak in,
unload, and then they literally like open the garage door, sneak stuff in, and then shut it. Like they will not let us look. I kind of feel like you could sneak a peek through those giant windows in the back if you really wanted to sneak a peek, but I think we're gonna try and keep it real. Gonna wait. Reveal is literally a week from Friday, so
I know, it's so hard.
it's kind of mind-blowing that we are now within that week time frame when this vlog posts tomorrow. It'll be 1 week from that day. We will be walking in here for the first time. So
yeah, I cannot believe it's happening so fast. Do you remember like a year and a half ago when we started this?
They've got the big giant binder with all of our selections that we made a year and a half ago and where things are gonna go and what room, and here it is now. They're bringing it to life,
like becoming a
actually
reality.
making it happen. As you can see, not a lot additional done with the landscaping here. They have put it on complete pause until they hit this dry weather.
So much mud, so much precipitation that we've gotten here in Utah, which is
good.
awesome.
It's great.
The
Yeah.
mountains are like
gorgeous.
slammed. I think we have like 2 or 3 feet up in the mountains.
Look at all that snow. It's incredible.
And if you're from Utah, you say mountains and not mountains.
I still try to say mountains because I want to sound educated.
Gooder.
They are not worried. They think that they need like 5 solid days with 4 crews to bang everything out. They just needed to let it dry.
Dry a little.
We also got a fun update on all that's going to go on in the backyard. They're going to be finishing off the cement now that it's drying out and plastering the pool. A lot of things in motion for that big reveal day
Yeah, we
when
got
we
a lot
show up
to
here
go.
in a week, walking through that front door for the first time as our home. Are you bored with it, or are you?
I'm tired. So fun going to the house today, but I have to tell you, it was so cold outside. I am still cold, cannot warm up. I've even like turned on the heat higher in the house. I can't warm up. And do you know what it is? Because it might be crazy here, but it's like if my ankles are exposed, I am frozen. Oh, I should have worn a coat. I know that would have been a smart idea, but I thought I'm gonna be moving so much stuff in and out of the garage. I'm just gonna be like sweating, so I'm not gonna wear a coat. You know what? I was wrong. I was very wrong. Apparently we're still celebrating Brexton's birthday over here. I need to take that down. Unfortunately, I can't reach, so it's not something that I do right away. Kids are home from school and they are working on homework. I would like to say that you guys are working on homework, but it seems like you are just trying to see how many times you can press the space bar in 1 second, right? Am I right?
Yes, I am currently, let's see, 12th on the leaderboard in the world for clicking 11 times in 1 second.
I would really hope that you are, because I hope that a lot of kids are not wasting their time pressing the space bar to win a challenge online. Kruby, countdown is on, dude. What's that right there?
Bands.
Bands, are they in?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys, Crew has got the bands going on. He has got to wear them for approximately 6 more days after today, and He's literally doing it. And you guys, he gets his braces off. Like, done, done, done. But he doesn't wear his bands between now and next week. That might not happen. But he is supposed to get them off the day before we move into the house. He'll be walking into that fresh house with a fresh set of teeth, no braces on him. So excited. Gotta remember, wear those bands all day, all night. You can do it. Oh yeah. Kids are just getting some homework done. I just read with Hazy. She is with Brandon. They are walking Brexton over to piano. Brexton's got piano and he said, I was like, oh my gosh, Brexton, it's 3:29. You have to be on your way to piano. He goes, oh dang, I was hoping you'd forget. Nothing gets by me.
A lot more of the same going on here, but it is starting to thin out like you've never seen. In fact, yeah, exactly like you, exactly.
Yeah, right.
I was telling Mindy, I feel like this is maybe a little preemptive. It looks like we are leaving tonight. We still have another week here. We have no TV, got no thing under there.
Like tomorrow, I'm at the kids' school literally the entire day. I won't even be home during the day.
Oh, that's right, they have their activity. You're driving to that
So
and back. Maximize, and then it's the weekend. We have some stuff going on with family this weekend. Weekends can get pretty busy anyway. Saturday, I know we're trying to get a lot of things taken care of, so it'll be another great day for that. And then we're into next week, which we do have time, you guys. We have time, but it is crazy how mom has spent entire days, hours on end, and it still feels like we're at the beginning part of the packing. But I'm working on the basement downstairs, desk, some of the game stuff, some of the board game stuff, video game stuff, electronic stuff.
Boring.
The exciting stuff, the fun, amazing, rad, savage stuff. Mom's up here with the pots, pans, and Tupperware all over the floor.
I did do all of our dishes.
Oh, look at that, you guys. Our cupboards are bare. They're empty. This is crazy.
I know, yeah, you can tell I got started here. I didn't get very far.
We've been able to give some things to people in the neighborhood. That's kind of cool to see them find new homes here in the neighborhood, selling some stuff, donating some stuff. A lot of things finding a new home. Anything that's not coming with us, still getting reused somehow. But yeah, you guys, I mean, we're talking paintings, pictures off the wall, TV off the wall, mirror off the wall. That's all gone. Give you a little sneak peek what's going on here. All of those boxes, everything that could go to the house went to the house today. I think we're pretty much done on taking stuff to the house, but you can see mom's color coding starting to stack up. It actually looks really cool in here, sweetie, when you can see them all stacked together like this.
When we move in, we're just going to put it all in the garage. If we don't have to rummage through 700 boxes, be like, where is Hazel's clothes?
Well, and so I just did
Go
the
to the
first
pink tape.
color taping that I've done, and she has a system. It's not just on this side, it's on the other side. So that if you were to look at it from any side of the box, you'd be able to immediately identify what level of the house it goes on, what room it belongs in. Got the white there.
Kitchen,
Oh,
so you
gray.
have it there.
Sorry, gray.
You have it there. You have it there. And you have it there.
So if you do the two corners but have it spanned to both sides, she was teaching me the ways, guys. She was teaching me how it's done.
I
So,
think I've done this before.
which we haven't. We didn't do this on the last move. And we haven't moved for over 6 years. It's only the second move of our entire marriage.
And I did book the movers today.
Oh, that's booked. It's set. It's ready to rock.
You're basically just taking it from point A to point B.
Really, it's just manpower and a big truck. So we're gonna try and get everything in here and loaded so that all they have to do is come in, load everything into the big old truck, and then take it to the next house and unload it. We'll just make it go a little bit faster by doing that. We don't have big things, like even that piano's not coming. That's getting taken back to the piano shop, and
I
they're
think the
going to
biggest
be...
thing is the kitchen table and this thing.
Yeah, the main sofa in there, we're not taking that with us. Yeah, there's not a lot of big pieces to take. It's just gonna be a lot of boxes, and eventually we're gonna continue to fill this room. But even this is the stuff from upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Thought we'd have a lot more boxes, but I don't know that we're gonna have
We
that
did
many.
take a lot of stuff to storage unit.
Oh, we still have the storage unit. Yep, that's right. We have the storage unit and a lot of stuff today. We went through this entire room and took that to the house, so all that's gone now. Anyways, guys, the move is coming together.
Yeah, it is.
Sitting down for a quick break on what is probably the last piece of furniture available to sit on in the house.
True.
We are literally sitting in this empty family right now, taking a little break, taking a little breather.
Empty family room.
Yeah.
You said empty family.
Oh, sad. It's an empty family room. Did I say empty family?
I think you did. Maybe I just
I gotta go.
did the room.
It's hilarious. Taking a quick break, but we are loving the reaction to the video yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Announcing that we've officially sold this home. And I did a little flashback to when we moved into this home. It was the day we very first turned the key, walked in the door, saw the home. Kids ran around in circles. Hazy was a tiny little bald baby. Honestly, it was more emotional than we anticipated. Like the announcement itself, and then both of us watching that video today got teary just watching the kids run around.
I was crying. Speaking of emotional.
Oh, yes.
When we went up to take some of the stuff to the house, I had asked Brandon's mom, Jolene, to come give me a hand, just more than I could handle. She got to go inside the house and see
Guys,
everything.
no one's
set up.
allowed in there. But
Nobody.
our designer's sister was on site and said, hey, I'll give you a quick tour. She got the full tour. I was so jealous because we're not even allowed to look inside the windows. But the expectations are pretty high, you guys.
Yes, she came out sobbing,
Like
bawling, uncontrollably.
I'm like, is it
and I
that
just
bad?
hugged her,
Is
and
it that-
I was crying, and Nicole was crying, and her sister's crying. Everyone was crying because there's just so much.
It's not even done and we
involved.
haven't even moved in. My mom just took a little walk through, burst into tears. And of course, as a mother, you are just thinking of the work and effort that went into it, watching your kid and his family grow up and do this. And it's just like, I'm sure it was a lot. I'm sure she was taking in so many different emotions. Not to mention, you've been here for a year, or you may know that this is also the month that she lost her husband. We lost my dad very unexpectedly. So November has been a very difficult month for my mom, for sure. So I think that is part of it as well. Maybe thinking, boy, he would have loved to have seen this. How proud would he have been to walk through this home? All those emotions hit my mom today when she walked out, and I just was like, wow, like, what does it look like in there? Like, what's going on in there that's triggering this?
Pretty crazy.
We're pretty excited to go see. I do think it's going to be an emotional week all around coming up this next week. The way that we reacted to selling the home, I think, was different than we expected. And then as we pack up and it starts to empty and we think about spending our last moments in here, because I've said this today many times, this is the last week. So like literally tomorrow is the last Friday that we'd be in this home. Now we do have the home for longer because we'll probably be doing some back and forth as we move pieces. We won't be done. So we'll kind of be in both places, but it will be our home after the reveal date. But I just think that that's going to really each day settle in more, hit us a little bit more. You can expect an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I think I've cried every day for the past couple of days.
It's because your back was hurting from packing, right? Is that why?
It really does.
One of Hazy's cute little friends asked, how are you going to feel when it's your last day and you move? I think she's asking because she knows we'll be sad. You're definitely happy because there's exciting things coming, but you are thinking of all that you're leaving behind. I think what hit me watching the kids running around, and as we walked in, it was just like we didn't know what was coming up. We had no idea memories that would be made in this home, like the leaps and bounds that our life would take, the progression of our life's journey, and all that happened here. And to watch that as we stepped in, we didn't know what was next. We had no idea. Same thing now as we leap into this next phase of our life, this next step in the progression. We have no idea what lies ahead. Good, bad, ugly. We'll be here sharing it with you guys, the full journey. We don't know. We don't know what's next. It's an exciting unknown.
We've been through so many different things. Brandon's lost his job, but every single time we've gone through something hard, it's like it was a stepping stone to the next thing. Even though the current situation is hard, the next thing might be better. Man, are we on Mindy's Best right now?
Just around the river bend. We gotta get these kids to bed, finish up whatever packing we can, then go to bed and do it again tomorrow. Almost done, bro. You're literally almost done. Moving in general is going to be awesome because it's going to be like this totally sick new house. But living on mattresses on the floor, kind of like without dressers, is kind of a fun warm up to make it even better. Like it's going to be even more amazing.
I sound so spoiled right now, but I call it camping.
This is our version of camping.
I know.
Honestly, simple things will be like, oh my gosh, dude, I have a dresser. I have a closet with clothes in it.
It's gonna be so weird because that's my dresser.
Literally right now we're living out of laundry baskets on the floor.
And boxes.
And mattresses, but I think it's fun. It kind of amps it up to get even more excited.
Yeah.
He's cute. He's really cute.
Finding the positive in all things. That's what I do. This is how I bang them. Peace. Tucking kids into bed. Some of the things that we need to remind each night: brushing the teeth, getting some stuff prepped for tomorrow, get off devices. The number one thing we're working on right now is crew. Put those bands on. We need those bands in, you guys. He is under a week officially until he gets those braces off forever. And how cool is it that it lands the day before we would move into our new house, or at least the reveal when we walk into the new house. He could walk in braces free for the rest of his life if he just wears those bands. Crew, wear the bands, wear the bands. So,
every text message to him is, are your bands in?
Yeah, your bands, your bands, your bands. And honestly, I think we've been pretty good about riding him. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna let this one go. We'll see how it goes. I'm like, no, never mind. I'm gonna remind him 100 times a day. I don't care what. He has them nearby, and if they're not on, he throws them on. So I think it's looking good.
It's looking decent.
You know what's looking good, guys? This weekend is looking good. So make sure you come back. We love you. Thanks for hanging with us. Thank you for being a part of our lives.
You guys are so awesome.
You guys are the greatest.
Thank you. We love you. See you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
All right, ladies, just right over there. Thank you.
Where do you want this, sir?
Yes, a little to the left. For the record, I asked my mom to video while we took it out, and she said she probably would do a better job lifting the TV than videoing, so she took the TV. So, not making my mom take my furniture to my new house. Just want that on record. I love lamp.